Alright, we are live. What's up, everyone? Welcome into the Pocket Bros podcast, where we go over a lot of Pokemon TCG Pocket stuff. Yeah, this is the first Pocket Bros podcast, so we're pretty excited for this one. We're gonna have some pretty good topics coming for you. So, as you guys know me, I am SquallRush, gamer, podcaster, and anime enjoyer. For the people watching in the future on Pixel Chef's videos, VODs, and a CEO Snipes videos, VODs, and all that good stuff. Yeah, I'm SquallRush. So, that's pretty much it from me.
You couldn't tell I was Pixel Chef.
Yeah, go ahead and introduce your guys' selves, a little bit about yourselves, where everyone should come and find you.
Yeah, you can find me on TikTok, CEO Snipes on TikTok, CEO Snipes on Twitch, and then THG Snipes on YouTube. Try Hard Gaming.
Try hard something. I'm Pixel Chef over on YouTube. I used to be a streamer over on TikTok. I still have an account over there where I do post shorts from my YouTube videos. Currently doing a recording for Resident Evil Requiem.
And I have a link tree. Make sure you guys hit our Discords. So since this is our first podcast with the Pocket, talking about Pokemon TCG Pocket stuff, bear with us if we're kind of working out some kinks and stuff. But I guess we can get right into it. So, does anyone have anything in particular they want to talk about? Because I would really like to talk about like the new cards, the new set, Paldean Wonders. First,
let's go ahead and talk about some of the cards that came out.
So basically,
some of them are good.
Yeah. Okay. Well, which ones do you, in particular, do you think are good, CEO, or both of you?
Definitely the water Brex. No.
You talking about that ice tiger?
Excalibur.
Oh.
Yeah. He's really good. Sets up, good plays, hopes Chen Pao.
Yeah, definitely. I think some people on stream this morning, one person was saying that deck, Chen Pao with Braxcalibur and Suicune's gonna be like the new meta deck. What do you guys think about that? Do you guys think it's gonna be the new meta deck?
If people don't wear the that little item where it doesn't let you hit the bench.
Oh, Poncho?
Poncho, yeah.
Oh,
that will neglect it.
True. The sad thing about the Poncho is that it's kind of hard for anyone to really find space to put that in any of their decks.
Right.
Yeah, that is a problem that you come across, is finding space for all the items that you need to keep your front line healed, your back line protected, and for it to just once per turn give you an energy. I mean,
yeah,
Suicune only needs 2 energy to start swinging.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I feel like it's a wasted spot.
A little bit. Yeah, definitely.
Not many people are gonna be running it.
Definitely, if I see that all over the place, for sure, I'm probably gonna build a deck and put the Poncho in there specifically for that. But then the problem with that is that would only be good against that deck. If you run into like Hydreigon, now it's definitely a waste of space in the deck. And then to consistently get that card out whenever you need it, or in the beginning, you need 2 Ponchos in the deck, which then would make 2 slots definitely a waste of space if you run into Hydreigon, however you pronounce his name.
And what's crazy is Greninja can still hit it.
Well, not with the Poncho. That protects against the Poncho as well.
Yeah, that's the whole reason for the Poncho, to be honest. A card that I think, and I've been testing it out and using it, Armarouge. I've paired it with Entei to draw faster, obviously, and then to counter an Oricorio perchance. The Alolan Marowak for the new one, where it only needs 2 energy to swing. Now, And when it swings and it does its damage. Actually, how new is that Alolan Marowak? I could have sworn I recently just got it, and now I can't.
Yeah, Fantastical Parade.
Is it Fantastical Parade?
Yeah.
For which card?
The Alolan Marowak.
The newest one?
The newest one, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I think that is Fantastical Parade.
It says does 40 and then your opponent's Pokemon is now burned.
Yeah. So that's 40, 50, 60. And if they flip tails, their Oricoreo's dead. It's worked out for me through the little fake ranked that they have now. The ribbon banner thing that they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Where you gotta win 9 games. Not even in a row, it's just you win 9 games. You can play
Just, in general.
Yeah. Also, a good combination is what I've been seeing is Ortho Worm with Gimmighoul, the new Gimmighoul EX.
Mm-hmm.
Yup. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, it only does 10 damage, but that's energy you're putting on every turn and stacking that Gimmighoul.
Yep, the Gholdengo gets 40 per steel energy.
Yeah. Before I pulled... Oh, go ahead.
And like the fact that he has 100 HP kind of makes him pretty tanky as like a base.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not getting one-shotted by most things right off the bat.
No.
Yeah, and you got items that you can put on them. Metal coat.
Steel apron.
Steel apron.
Even heavy helmet, because he's a 3-cost retreat.
Yeah, so it can be hard to take him down sometimes.
Now, I will say his one weakness is that 3 energy retreat cost, because if you got bench hitters, that's not usually the best matchup for Ortho Worm in the Gholdengo. Because when I was running like a Meowscarada deck, now he had to hurry up and slap energy on the Orthworm and to hurry up and retreat and get Gholdengo to the front. But by then it was kind of too late. Some damage was already done to Gholdengo, and they usually quit by like turn 2 or 3.
See, that's why I threw Leaf in there. 2 of them instead of just 1. Because I was running it with Melmetal, the old Melmetal EX.
Yeah.
The most recent one. Stacking energy on Ortho Worm every time. I'm stacking energy on whoever I want. If I need a retreat, 9 times out of 10 I have 1 or 2 leaves. And I've ran against the new Masquerada deck with it, and I've managed to escape that flower trick every time. I'm like, all right, cool. So
yeah, see, that's the smart way to do it. I don't think most people would be running double leaves. Maybe they are now, since there is a lot of Meowscarada decks. What do you guys think about Meowscarada EX? Good card, bad card, love it, hate it?
It's definitely a decent card. It can do 70 damage anywhere on the field at the end of your opponent's next turn. If they don't move that card, like how I just said to avoid it basically, then anything 70 or below gets knocked out almost instantly.
I don't know. I like the idea, but I don't like how it hits at the end of the turn, which, I mean, I guess it would be overpowered if it, hit that turn, but it's like Miss Magus, where she does that curse, and then I think, isn't it 90 damage by the end of the turn?
Mm-hmm.
It's
just like that, just wherever you want.
Yeah, and even if Masquerada gets knocked out, then the flower trick still activates, yeah. The only thing I didn't like was its secondary attack is 80 damage. But I mean, if you do a flower trick on a Mega Absol, they don't move Absol. He's taking that 70, you bring him forward, do 100 damage on him. He's cleared.
Yeah, he's cleared.
So there's actually, at first, like, you see the 70 damage, right? Like, thinking anywhere on the board, 70 damage snipe when the trailer first dropped. So that's pretty good. And then when it came out, it's at the end of their turn, oh god, this is not as good as we thought. Now they can just move the card out the way, blah, blah, blah. But one dude actually used it on my Chien Pao, the flower trick, right? They rare candied first turn. I had Chien Pao in the active spot, hits it for 70. I was like, whatever. And then at the end of my turn, I take the 70 damage. On his turn, he puts a second energy and hits it for 80, and then basically one-shot my Chien Pao before I even had a chance to do any healing, you know? So like you can do like a pretty tricky tech to bypass all the healing with Meowscarada by doing that. And in my deck, I actually have a Decidueye EX in there as well, with like the new Stadium Mesagoza, where you flip a coin and you get like some like a random Pokemon from your deck. So it kind of makes the deck pretty consistent, having both Decidueye and Meowscarada EX in there. So if I can pull off that tech of 70 damage anywhere on the board, and then I can immediately go into Decidueye EX for 100 damage after it hits. So I can possibly one-shot a lot of Mons doing that end of the turn into Decidueye. 100 damage, pierce the pain.
Yeah. That would also clear Mega Absol.
Yeah, so it's pretty low-key deadly, I'm not gonna lie. There's another thing where, like, since it happens at the end of the turn, they can see it. Sometimes if they got, like, let's say a baby Pokemon out in front, they're just ramping the back, you know? And I know they're about to bring in someone. I'll put the flower trick right on the active spot to hit the baby Pokemon. So it persuades them not to move whoever they want ready into the active spot. And then when it takes out that baby Pokemon in the active spot and they bring in whoever next, and then I just hit him for 80 right afterwards, and they can't get a first attack on my Meowscarada EX.
Yeah,
that is true.
So Meowscarada, in my opinion, is actually low-key really good, better than I initially thought, at least.
Yeah, honestly, I've never used it. I didn't really put a deck together, so
I haven't even pulled it yet. So I just pulled two Gimme Ghouls, little cheese sticks.
Okay.
But I've been using this one deck, and it might not be new, but it's the Chandelure and the Meowth.
The old meta from last ranked.
That thing's still killer. I love it.
Yeah, I haven't touched that one yet, but I definitely see why it's super strong though.
Yeah, 20 per trainer card.
And then you can even get up to like 200 damage at like some games, right?
Yeah, I one-tapped the new Charizard. It was pretty funny, honestly.
I want to talk about some of these trainer cards. Yeah, I keep saying supporters and thinking, oh, the supporters are also the item cards, but the new trainer cards, you know, Arven, the electric generator, and even, you know, Mesagoza.
Yep.
Coin flip based, all of them. They're all coin flip based. You know, Arven, at least, you know, if you flip our heads or tails, you're not losing or winning here. Because if you want, you know, an item card, cool. All you need is heads. If you want Tool, everyone's just gonna freaking send that coin and know they're gonna flip tails. But it seems coin flips are a priority, and it's like, I have a physical copy of Electric Generators. You just play that card like it's a potion, you know. Same thing with Arven. You just play that card, and you get like three one tool, one item, and one stadium or something like that.
It's like if you flip heads, you get like a tool. If you flip tails, you get an item, I think.
Well, yeah, no, that's the pocket version. I'm talking about like the physical copy of it.
Oh, okay.
Or, you know, the TCG Live.
Gotcha.
Side. You know, you just play it and you don't have to rely on coin flips. Now,
what about Nemona? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. That was actually what I was going to talk about next. Was Nemona with Palmon. You know, doing 80 plus damage to your opponent's Pokemon, but it has to be an EX. It can't just be. It's basically red on steroids for one specific Pokemon.
Yeah, to me, Nemona is actually pretty badass. Like, being able to one-shot a lot of EX mons is pretty strong. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So I have a Palmot with the new Nemona deck, a new Nemona card in there, and like I'm going up against Mega Altarias. I might not be able to one-shot it, but when I bring it in, the Palmot, and use Nemona, bring it down to 10 HP. Then now they gotta retreat. There's not enough healing to escape a second hit from Palmot for 100 damage. And then I have like one Cyrus in there to make sure, like if they do escape, hopefully I get that Cyrus if I don't have it in hand, and then take him out with someone else eventually, or with Palmot. So
Yeah.
I actually really enjoy Nemona for sure.
Especially if you use the one from Shining Reveille, where it's got basically its ability is just Rocky Helm.
Are you asking me if I use that one?
Yeah, do you use that one or do you use the new one?
I use the new one for it's basically Blaziken non-EX, where you discard one electric energy and it does 100 damage. So then with Nemona, it now does 180 damage.
Yeah, to an EX, which basically takes out anything.
A lot.
Yeah, like almost any EX, a
Almost
lot
any
of
mega.
Yeah, almost all megas. Maybe not the stage 1s and stage 2s, but like a lot of the basics, like Mega Kangaskhan, Mega Mawile, as long as they don't have like Giant Cape or starting planes.
Yeah.
Now I do like the introduction to those arenas. I do like it. It's new, different. Can change the game mode out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Belly Bolt.
See, Belly Bolt confused me because I thought it meant you need 4 energy
on him.
on Belly Bolt. But when I played Flag this morning, he had 4 energy on the field and was knocking my Orthor Worm out. I was like, okay, I can't read.
Yeah, I felt for it. I felt for it too.
I thought it was a bad card, and I thought everyone, stacking energy on it. Like, was it Teal Mask Ogre Pawn? Where that's the grass one? Yeah. I thought you had to have 5 energy on that one. I was like, oh, this one's bad. And then I was like, no, it's 5 energy between the 2 active. And I was like, oh, now I know how to use it.
Yeah, Bellabolt, I think might be. I think we're gonna see some Bellabolt in ranked.
Most definitely.
Bellabolt can be really quick. Like, especially I've seen some people running it with the electric generators, and some people with magnetons, some people with Zeraoras. Me personally, I've run the Zeraora version. I don't run the electric generator card because I just don't trust coin flips for my life. I tried a few games with electric generator, just kept getting tails, and I was like, this card's useless. So I went with I had electrical cords in the deck as well, and I was still getting consistently 4 energy on the field by the time I had Belly Bolt up there because of the electrical cords, like Zeraora start or Oricoil start, whoever, and then just brings it to the bench Pokemon. And I still had 4 energy by the time Belly Bolt was up there. So I just felt like electrical cord was enough. I didn't need the electrical generators. But I've definitely seen people use the electrical generator and they get that 140 damage up by like turn 2. With 4 energy on the field.
That'd be me. That's what I use.
It depends on turn 2, turn 3, because if they go first, they can evolve immediately. Put a memory light on Belly Bolt. Use that charge ability, and that's 4 energy already. 2 Zeraoras on the back, obviously. It's all gamble. It's all a gamble. Can I get away with this? Do I have heart of the cards,
I never do.
Yeah, same. Every now and then I'll do.
I think they wasted 2 spots in this new pack.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
You know which 2 I'm talking about. Is that Penny and that Iono? Why reprint 2 cards that are already in the game that nobody... I don't even know the last time I saw Penny used.
Low-key, I thought it was just like them telling me something, so I started using Penny again and Iona. Like maybe it switched something and it was amazing. Nah, they still suck.
The same card, different print, and I don't even think the Ionos changed. I mean, they look like they changed poses. So yeah, it's just a new illustration of the Iono and Penny. Like, don't get me wrong, the full art Penny, it looks good. But what full art doesn't look good?
Right, true. I will say, like, some people were kind of discussing like the cards, the reprints in my Discord server, and then there was one person on one side of the spectrum while another on the other. Like, basically, one person was basically, this is like the biggest complaint I've seen amongst most people with those reprints. It's like, it's just lazy, it's just filler. Why would they do that? I feel like that's most people. But
Yeah.
the other side of the spectrum, my other person in the Discord said that it fits. It's Gen 9. They're both from Gen 9. So it only makes sense that they're here in Paldean Wonders. And they really like the idea that they did it. They put it back in here. So those are the two sides of the argument that I've seen.
Yeah. I get it. It makes sense. You know, they kind of go, you know, hand in hand with the generation. I feel like they could have gave Fuecoco an EX. You know, why is Masquerada only getting an EX? Why is Quaxley not getting an EX? They've done that multiple times with the starters and not giving them an EX. Typhlosion didn't get an EX. For Alligator didn't get an EX, and his card sucks.
I'm under the impression they might hopefully make EX versions of these cards in the future. At least that's what I'm hoping for.
I'm hoping they finally put Groudon and Kyogre in, and maybe a new Rayquaza card, since you can't even get that promo anymore.
Oh, that's true.
I feel like was it Gen 3, Gen 4?
Yeah, Gen 3, Ruby and Sapphire.
Yeah, Gen 3 is slept on.
Who am I thinking of that they didn't make a EX is Torterra. I would really like to see that.
Yeah, Torterra didn't get one either.
Yeah.
And Cineroar did, and Poplio did, but not Torterra. Yeah, I just realized that myself.
Still not a bad card. It's hard to use, play, but once you get it.
See, my personal thing about that is I feel like they only put like around 5 to 7 EXs per set. Or per booster pack, I guess, not set. So sometimes they have 2 booster packs. So maybe like 5 to 7 EXs on each booster pack. If they made like an EX every time for a starter, that's like immediately 3 slots taken up out of like 5 to 7. So then that leaves like very little room for the rest of the cards to be EXs. Like right now, for this set in particular, we got 5 EXs: Meowscarada, Armarouge, Chien-Pao, Bellebolt, and Goldango. I don't know why Goldango is an EX of all of them, but Meowscarada is the only starter. So if we had Skeledirge and Quax, I forget who the water starters. Yeah, Quaxley be an EX. That means there'd only be space for 2 more EXs in this set.
Now, the thing about Goldango is I have that card. I have the physical card, you know. It does exactly that, you know, you know, the more energy you put on it, the more damage it does, type of thing. I don't know if it's coin flip based, I don't remember off the top of my head. But it has an ability as well to draw as well per turn, as long as it's not in the active spot. It's not in the active spot. Which I think they should have did brought with it. But then again, at that point, you're just making Pocket into TCG Live.
I've been trying to make a deck with the Arboliva. It's evolves from Smoliv. Basically, it does C-Bomb, 70 damage, and then it does once during your turn. You may heal 60 damage from one of your Pokemon EX that has energy attached. if you do, discard a random energy from that Pokemon. So I'm thinking, and it's colorless, so you can use it with fire or
You can put it in any deck base.
any deck, maybe with Snorlax, maybe Snorlax EX.
Just another way to make another immortal Snorlax, basically.
Yeah.
Ah, God, that deck got me tilted in ranks all last season. Was
The Indeedee Snorlax one?
Yes. Oh my God. Then when I try and play it doesn't work. I'm like, what am I doing wrong here? You know?
You don't have to harden cards.
Yeah, right. What do you guys think out of all the cards right now? What do you think the most annoying card is?
Gray Ninja is at the top for me.
Yeah, it's like really good. I have so many. I mean, it used to be the bird.
Bird? The Oricorio?
Oricorio, yeah.
Oh.
Trying to think. There's so many. I'd have to say Greninja. Most definitely Greninja.
I think the most annoying card, and it's because everyone can flip heads, but you, right?
Oh,
It's Meowth.
yeah.
Oh, Meowth.
CEO and I were 1v1ing, and I was using Bennett, so he couldn't put any energy on Meowth. Meowth doesn't do any damage. But he also couldn't retreat me out at the same time. So I kept trying to, kill it, but he kept flipping heads and I couldn't get rid of it.
I think I flipped like 10 heads in a row.
Oh, you flipped enough heads to get us to round 30, which is where it says, hey, you guys are done. You're tied. We stalemated every time, and I was like, that is the most annoying card. Especially when they heal it. And then when people fully heal with a freaking lucky
Ice Pop.
Yeah,
lucky ice pop. Oh my God, I flipped from 20 damage all the way up to 140 today against Flag, and I was like, so this is what it feels like to be a troll. I knew I was gonna lose, because he had Rocky Helm and he was already doing 120. So, I mean, I was going to get knocked out, but I was like, I'm going to just heal anyway.
Just rubbing in his face.
Just be like, look, I could flip more heads than you. And I did. It's like I did it twice in a row each game, and then I started flipping tails after that. I was like, oh, okay. There goes all my luck is gone for the day.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong. I think, I ran a Meowth deck, not the Chandelure Meowth one. I ran a Meowth in my Cinderace deck to kind of help draw my Cinderace and get him ready to charge without anyone dying on the field. Always flip tails, bro. It don't make sense. I always flip tails with that guy.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by everyone flips heads, but you.
I think the game was just against you whenever I was 1v1ing you.
I'm gonna fight you again. So what do you? I don't think I'm gonna be changing my deck unless I start actually losing. If you reach Master Ball unranked, you start in what? Ultra Ball 3?
Yes. If you just cross that threshold into Master Ball, you start at UB3. If you go 100 to 200 more points after that, you start in UB4.
Okay, so if I lose from UB3 to UB2, then I might start changing my deck. But the deck I have ran for the past 3 ranked seasons was a Popplio, Absol, and Nihilego deck with a Tyrogue, I think it is. Yeah, Tyrogue, the baby Pokemon.
Yeah.
And I've gotten a Master Ball 3 days because, scheduling and stuff like that. Not like I'm just not constantly playing the game. Every season it's gotten me a 60% win rate.
Wait, you said who? Primarina EX?
Not Popplio. Oh my God. That poison bee, Naga Anadel.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Naga.
Yeah, Nagadol, Nihilego, Absol, and Mega Absol, and the baby Pokemon Tyrogue, where he does 20.
I can't believe you said Poplio.
I can't believe I said that either.
Okay, so you use the Ultra Beasts.
Yeah, I use Ultra Beasts and with Mega Absol and Tyrogue.
Huh.
And it's 60%. No glycemine either. No heals. Just straight hands. Straight hands and poison. And it's got a 60% win rate for the past 3 seasons. Now this season, I don't know. Especially with that Masquerada EX. It might spin me out.
Honestly, I don't think we're gonna see too much Meowscarada EX in ranked. Like it's pretty good. I just don't know if it's comp good. Like if we see still a bunch of Hydreigon mega assholes, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know how well.
Mega ass.
Yeah, I'm not sure how well Meowscarada EX would go up against a Hydreigon. You can definitely 2-shot one for sure. You can bypass all the healing, but then are you gonna be able to follow up like against another one? Or you're definitely gonna have to keep your hand low because you know they have double copycats. So if they get a good copycat off of you, they can get a second one no problem.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, you probably can. If you go first, right? They don't evolve. They don't rare candy evolve. So if you go first, you can rare candy evolve, hit the flower trick, and they can't one-shot you.
That's if.
Yeah. So you're probably your best chance is whoever goes first. It actually has the advantage.
Yeah, it basically depends on if the moons and the stars are aligned in your favor. You know.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, if you run the non-EX, that'd be good too.
Non-EX.
Well, it would only do 60, not the 140, because Hydreigon's not an EX. So you're just feeding it at that point.
Seabone says Annihilate Lopunny just won a 200 entrant tournament.
And Annihilate
and
he does
Lopunny.
90, right?
Yeah. Annihilate does 90 for 1 energy. He's the stage 2 of Primeape.
Oh, Mankey. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mankey. My bad. At first, I don't know. I didn't think this card was going to be that good. I mean, it's 1 energy for 90 is pretty good. But I think Godsley posted a video saying Annihilate is better than Rampardos, which I can kind of see because it's not a fossil. You can start out with a Mankey versus you can't find a fossil with a Pokeball. But here you can find Mankey with a Pokeball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he doesn't do 50 damage back to himself. He just does 30.
He does 30.
But,
so he's basically less damage to the opponent and to himself.
Yes. But then one problem I'm seeing with Annihilate here is that it's 30 damage to itself, not 30 damage to itself after a KO. So no matter what, he's doing 30 damage to himself.
30. Yeah.
Yeah, but that would require 2 ice pops.
Wait, how much HP does he have?
140. So like for 1 energy, that's not bad at all.
That's not.
Now, if you guys did your solo battles, Houndstone.
Yeah, isn't it like discard a card?
No, that's graveyard. Houndstone, 2 energy, does 50 damage, but this attack does 20 more damage for each psychic Pokemon in your discard pile.
Oh yeah.
So it's like the that was it Doug Trio? Was it Doug Trio that if you had certain Pokemon in your graveyard, or was it in your deck?
Oh, I think.
Oh, that's deck. Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
Machamp. Or no, not Machamp.
No, you're talking about the one where you pick up the first top card of your deck, and if it's a fighting or a ground mon, then it does like plus something damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
This out.
I think Houndstone would be good.
Golurk. I think that was Golurk.
Oh yeah, it was Golurk with 1 energy, and you search top 5 or 3 cards, and if it had 3 or more retreat cost, it was doing a lot more damage.
Yeah. I actually did post like on Instagram threads like a victory of the new Palmot deck, and I was like talking about like, yo, this new Palmot with Nimona is pretty broken, one-shotting a lot of EX mons. And some guy posted in on that, or he commented on there that he's actually doing Houndstone instead, and he's saying like he's doing like up to 200 damage with that deck.
Houndstone.
The 2 energy does 20 more for each psychic Pokemon.
Oh, each. Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, like, you can discard with its stage, with its basic, discard a card from your hand. If you can't, this attack does nothing but for 1 energy and 30 damage. Just have an entire deck full of psychic Pokemon and discard them all basically per turn. Obviously have 2 graveyards, because that basic's gonna get knocked out real quick, because it only has 70 HP.
I'm seeing like a lot of people online. He actually on my post said he pairs it with Gourgeist. So
Gourgeist, okay.
Yeah, the guy who you stage 1, 1 energy, does 70 damage, but to use that attack, you have to discard a card from your hand. So you can discard a psychic Pokemon from your hand.
Yeah, that was paired with Chandelure last season too.
And I think it was paired with Mega Altaria as well.
I think so, yeah.
Let's see, are there any other new cards? Oh, one card. One card I'm having a pretty bad time building a deck around is Skeledirge. Yeah, he's a fire, the fire starter, right? For 1 energy, not for 1 energy. You discard an energy from Skeledirge, then like if you can boost the attack of all fire Pokemon on your team by 50 damage for that turn.
Yeah.
It's an amazing idea. 50 damage is a lot of damage. But the problem is almost every fire Pokemon in the game discards an energy.
Yeah.
So that's my problem.
Patch. You got, baby Magby, is it? That.
Yeah, the Magby.
Yeah, you got that. You got the Flame Patch. You got the Charizard, Charmeleon, that gives fire energy to the active. So there is a lot of ways to work with that.
True. Just the problem with Flame Patch is you're kind of limited to pull off Skeledirge, the Skeledirge plus Flame Patch tech like twice basically. Then you'll have to like wait a turn, or you can't use the Skeledirge anymore. If they keep having to discard, both need to discard energy.
Yeah, and the thing is, you gotta have to discard the energy from Skeledirge.
And the active Pokemon. Most of the times, in most cases.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna use that move, basically, if both Pokemon need to discard, you gotta end it basically in those next 2 turns.
Yeah, you gotta have the end game right there.
Yep.
I built a pretty weird deck, and I was like streaming it this morning. C-Bones in the chat saying Armorogue, Rapidash, Entei, Blastophallin are all great with Skeledirge. I was thinking Blastophallin too, but it's just the fact that they both discard energy is really... I was trying to find Pokemon that don't discard energy. There's not that many fire options, to put it lightly.
Charizard. Stoked.
Yeah, but then the problem is they're both stage 2s. So it's going to be hard to get them both out consistently.
Well, you now got that new Mazagoza.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was trying to run like an Incineroar Skeledirge deck with 2 lines of Incineroar, 1 line of Skeledirge. But the thing is, if I start with Fuecoco, it's a nightmare because he has 2 energy retreat cost. So it's pretty tough to if he starts, you're kind of screwed.
Yeah.
Let me see. This one's my deck. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Let me see. Share my screen. Share screen. Here we go. Oh, here we go. So this one's my deck. And for some reason, I was kicking so much ass with this deck on stream. So my theory behind this one is if you... Yeah, pictures ain't lining up. Yeah, we'll fix that in a sec, Clara. So my theory behind this is, like, if you run Skeledirge with like an EX-Mon like Blacephalon, Entei or something, if you start out with Fuecoco, it's a nightmare because of that 2 energy retreat cost. And usually with the EX decks, you usually want an EX to go first, and then that way you can follow up with another strong EX afterwards, like Blacephalon, Armarouge. If you start out with Fuecoco, you're probably gonna lose that Fuecoco because that 2 energy retreat cost is a nightmare. It's more better just leave him there and charge up someone on the back, and then that kind of messes up your whole game plan. With this deck, there's no EX Mons, so if you lose Fuecoco, it's not that big of a deal. You still got 2 Mons to back up and follow up with here. And for some reason, it was working a lot for me. I have no idea why.
I haven't tried that one.
I only have 1 Skeledirge, so...
Yeah, you know, I don't even think I have. I only have 1.
Damn. All right, you guys need to let me know what you guys need so I can send you some stuff.
Nah, it's just these card pulls, you know.
They're not Poland. I mean, I spent like $100 and I didn't get anything.
Let's see. Hang on. I'm trying to fix our backgrounds. Let's see.
UNCO just got
right side now. All right, there we go.
Yes.
I'm on the right
CO
side.
and UNCO just gotta flip your pictures.
Do what?
You gotta change your background to the one I sent you before.
You got the left side.
Give me 1 sec.
So what cards what decks do you guys think are gonna see ranked?
Definitely Gimmighoul.
Gimmighoul?
Yeah, I'll definitely see that one.
I think Gimmighoul might get beat by Hydreigon. I can see Orthworm surviving a hit thanks to the metal core barriers. But if they have Nihilego and a Poison Barb, and if it hits for the ramp, it's going to basically die right afterwards. Because with 100 HP metal core barrier, 130 minus 50 is 80, and it has 20 HP left. If you hit back that poison, if Nihilego's there, it just dies right afterwards.
Yeah, and you know that's why I run Lucky Pop in mine. So
okay, that will help.
I haven't seen one of the new supporters been used yet either. The discard, the Team Star Grunt.
Yeah,
discard a random energy from among the energy attached to all of your opponent's Pokemon that have an ability. I haven't seen that one because how often are you running into a Pokemon that has an energy?
Yeah.
Or an ability.
Yeah. I don't think it's good. It's too specific. It's, in my opinion, I don't think it's gonna see too much play. I only ran into that card once, and he discarded energy for my Skeledirge, but like it didn't matter because I had flame patches, so like I just got it right back and still won at the end of the day.
Yeah. If you're gonna discard energy, you might as well run Obstagoon with Pierce.
Yep.
Because then, in that case, you'd be SOL because Skeledirge needs 2 energy to attack.
Wait, what's SOL?
Sorry, out of luck.
Oh, yeah. And then my opinion on the Team Star Grunt is that I'm thinking of like ranked decks, right?
Yeah.
The only ranked deck I could see that working it against is Suicune, Chien Pao, and Braxcalibur. But it's still just a mute point at the end of the day. Like, if they have Braxcalibur, like say they only put 1 energy on Suicune, you use the Team Star Grunt. Now he's out of energy. If they get rare candy into Braxcalibur, he could just slap 2 energy right back on him, and then he can start swinging away still, regardless.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways to counter it.
Yeah.
It's almost a useless card, in my opinion.
Yeah. 100%. Just like the penny. Another one I have not seen is the big air balloon.
Oh.
It's actually pretty useful.
I haven't seen it. It's stage 2 Pokemon this card is attached to has no retreat cost. That sounds useful, except for when that stage 2 is Rampardos or somebody strong enough to end the game very quickly.
Yeah. I have a deck with it. And it's actually on Belly Bolt.
Wait, why?
Belly Bolt is stage 1.
Huh?
Belly Bolt is stage
thing,
1.
dude?
It's
stage 2 only?
Yeah, stage 2s.
Oh man, I gotta switch that up.
Yeah, this is why I don't let you build my decks.
It was more. Hey man, I've never failed you. All right.
You don't build my decks. I just test them against you. There's a difference. I heard that little call out during the tournament saying I build your deck. No, you don't. Yeah, you man.
Yeah, I've seen people pair the hot air balloon with Skeledirge just in case they actually get stuck with him out there. But so I tried that idea too, but the problem is like you need rare candy Skeledirge immediately, and you need to happen to have the hot air balloon immediately as well to get him out of there. So you basically need 2 lines of Skeledirge, 2 hot air balloons in the deck to consistently pull that off. And I don't know, just my decks don't have the space for all of that stuff usually, most of the time. But it's definitely a good card. It's definitely a good card. Like when I did have it out and if I didn't start with Skeledirge, it was a good Sabrina counter. Like if they Sabrina, I could just retreat, no problem.
Now, here's a basic card that I don't think I'll see used anywhere. Cloth. He's got 100 HP. He's a fighting type. Takes 2 energy to do 70 damage, but then he's confused now.
Yeah.
Why confuse your own Pokemon? That's why when I saw people using the Koala with Tina Darkrai, I was like, why use that one if you're gonna put him in and then attach energy to him? He's confused or he's asleep. That's what it was. Like, what if he never wakes up?
You can carry 2 of those with Machamp, and then carry Wills and Poke Center Lady. But that'd be really slow build up.
Yeah. My problem with Cloth is that he is 2 energy. Like if you go first, He's probably gonna die by the time you get up to that 2 energy, or he's got like 1 shot in him, then he's dead.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like almost.
I mean, he'd be good against a Oricorio. You know, he does that 70 plus the extra 20. You know, Oricorio can't take him down without 2 hits.
Yeah, but he's definitely pretty low tier for sure. Like if you like, especially against Hydreigon, he's never gonna get up to 2 energy if going up against like Hydreigon.
Now, you guys know how Indeedee works. It's 2 energy, does 30 damage, and then 20 more for each damage attached to your opponent's Pokemon, right? With the ability to heal 20 damage, right? Well, one of the new cards is an evolution Pokemon. It's got basic in stage 1, Esperatha. Or Espathra. The ostrich psychic Pokemon.
Crap.
Yes,
Is that the
Pathra. It does the same thing without the healing ability, but for only 1 energy. And its basic does 20 damage for 1 energy, but 50 HP, which kind of sucks. I think it would be neat to see that one used, but I doubt it. Used against Gimmighoul.
That's not a lot of HP.
I said used against Gimmighoul. Gimmighoul's got all that energy stacked on him. Goldango, he's got all that energy stacked on him. And then for 1 HP or 1 energy, it can kill it. It can knock it out instantly. For somebody that's say I'm running the Goldango deck, and I only got the 2 on the field, I'm easily Sabrina to Repelled because Ortho is a basic. And then they bring Goldango up front, that ostrich is going to knock me out.
that's true.
I'm not going to see it in ranked, I guarantee you that, but it's definitely not a bad card. And
I'd still use Indeedee.
Yeah.
That's a good counter for Goldango for sure.
Yeah. I am kind of upset they didn't give Cerulean an EX. Armroge counterpart.
Yeah, Cerulean is just basically Meowscarada from what is it, Shining
With
Reveille?
more energy.
I want to say.
Yeah, Shining Reveille with more with a higher energy count too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a stage 1, so he's more consistent but takes longer to set up. But the good thing is he does have 1 colorless energy, so you can possibly get him up faster with a baby Pokemon or something.
Yeah.
Or the Gardevoir.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Mega Gardevoir and Deancey are a really good pair.
Mega Gardevoir and who?
Deancey is the one that if you have so much energy on that that psychic Pokemon, you heal like 90 or something.
Deancey.
Oh, are you talking about the supporter card?
Yeah.
Oh, Diantha.
Diantha, yeah.
Let's see. I mean, there's not too much more I wanted to bring up about many of these cards. Definitely Bellable EX. We're gonna see a lot of. I think Chin Pao, Braxcalibur. We're gonna see a lot of. I think that's gonna be a new meta deck for sure. I think maybe we might see Meowscarada EX. I definitely want to try it out in ranked. I want to see how well it does against Hydreigon. It definitely has potential for sure. But those are pretty much the main ones that I know we're gonna see. The rest like aren't too bad. Like at first, like everybody thought that this set was gonna be dog shit. Like a lot of like the big Pokemon TCG Pocket creators like on YouTube and stuff, they thought it was gonna be bad. And I actually thought it had like some potential. And like now that the set came out, like everybody's saying like, these cards are actually not that bad. They're not that terrible, you know? So
yeah,
what that does for ranked, I have no idea, but
we
think there might be a little bit of a change in meta, just a little bit.
Yeah, just like a slight hue shift You know, like a shiny.
You know, I just saw Oinkaloin. It's
What about
three energy, colorless. Does 100 damage. You flip a coin. If tails, you can't attack. But you pair that with will, or that's a lot. 100 damage.
But it's 3 energy and a coin flip.
And there's so many ways to get that energy. I don't know. Just look at him. He's cute.
How well did it do in your tournament, Squall?
Huh?
What's
I said,
up?
how well did this card do in your tournament? I know I saw somebody using it.
I don't think anyone used this one.
Could have sworn I saw somebody.
I don't think so either.
I think maybe I just thought about using it and decided against it because of the energy cost.
Yeah, and then I didn't put any ramping Pokemon. I said no baby Pokemon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Dr. PlayMR says he'd rather use Moltres, Genetic Apex Moltres, non-EX.
Yeah.
3 fire energy for 130 flip coin, and it's a basic.
Yeah.
That's a good point. All right, is there any other cards you guys wanted to bring up? Anything else to note? Any disappointments? I think a lot of fighting Pokemon from the new set are kind of disappointing. Like you brought up
a lot of them
Cloth.
are, yeah.
Cloth is pretty disappointing. Koraidon is pretty disappointing. Like 4 energy, and after it attacks, you discard 2 fighting energy. Which there's no fighting ramp in this game except for Passimian, but he's damn near useless. So
he's good. The only thing I've seen him good with is Lucario, Lycanroc, midday form or something like that, and then Rayquaza.
Yeah, like Rayquaza's good because of the Ilamas, but like every other deck that you don't ramp onto like a normal card with Ilamas out there, one Sabrina, one Repel will just screw up your whole day, and I've had that happen to me so many times that I've given up on Passimian.
Yeah, and even if they use a Lyra, or a Leaf to get that Pokemon out, Cyrus from back in.
2 points down.
Yep. Or just 1 point down. 1 point down, and Passimian's useless. Like he needs to die for his energy to ramp. So if and since he's an EX,
that's true. That is true.
If they get any other point on the board, bro, it's a dead deal.
It's very true.
So that's why I don't mess with Passimian. He's pretty. Like, he has a big flaw. A lot of flaws.
Mega Medicham.
Oh, he's good. I like him.
You like him?
Yeah.
I made a deck and it worked for a little bit. Kind of stopped working.
What's up, Pixel Shep?
I think Dark also got some useless cards this pack as well. Grafifi, 1 energy, colorful attack. If your Pokemon has 3 or more different types of energy attached to it, this attack does 60 more damage. And it's a stage 1. Like,
yeah, that's dumb. You're gonna need to run Juggler and some baby Pokemon with this.
Yeah. Mabostiff. This Pokemon does 20 damage to itself for 110 damage for 3 energy. That sounds like Rampardos with extra energy,
Yeah.
Or Annihilate.
Yeah,
110.
pretty useless as well. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see, who is this? Bombardier. I thought Bombardier might have a little bit of potential, being a basic 3 colorless.
That deserves to be a 2 colorless.
I tried that one in your. I made a deck with this one for your tournament.
It didn't do well.
It didn't do well. Even with Will, it works, but you Sabrina it and its effect wears off.
Yeah.
It's like Doug Trio with more energy and more damage, to be honest, too.
Yeah. Well, The one card I haven't tried that I do really want to try is the new Tinkaton. Gigaton Hammer, 140 damage for 3 energy. And then it can't attack the next turn. But Lyras exist in this game for cards like this.
Yeah.
So I think
Or
this card might have
Lyras.
some potential.
It's another card. Lyra's, pair it with a Ultra Beast, like Leafs, Fossils. They did that with Dragonite.
Oh,
You retreat, discard the fossil.
Okay, Dr. Play Amar, he's saying air balloon with Tinkaton. Put some
Air
fossils
balloon
in.
would work too, yeah.
And then now you got infinite loops there of infinite attacks with Gigaton Hammer.
Yeah,
That's brilliant.
yeah.
Yeah.
My only problem would be finding the fossils.
Yeah, that's true. Just slap a bunch of them in there.
Yeah, right.
Literally.
There's plenty of them now.
Alright, have you guys made any like new decks for this season yet? I know Pixel, you said Goldango.
Yeah, Goldango and Armor Rouge.
Armor Rouge. Ooh, what's your deck list for Armor Rouge?
So I got him with Entei for draws, and then the Alolan Marowak from Fantastical Parade, where he does, 40 damage. Then the active Pokemon is now burned. It doesn't insta kill an Oricorio, but it definitely helps. But because it's still fire, and he's not discarding the energy either.
True.
Okay,
That's true.
that's good.
I'm just using the Belly Bolt.
You've been using
As
Belly
right
Bolt?
now, I haven't really made any decks. I saw this one and made it. It's been working. That with the Magnezone, the 90 damage.
Is it Mega Mogwai's deck?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Got
Yeah,
a Rocky helmet in there.
I made a Bella Bolt deck so far, but I decided to go Zera Aura and Electrical Cords. And then I made a Meowscarada Decidueye EX deck with the new Mexagoza. That deck is pretty good. One line of Decidueye EX. And then the Skeledirge deck is working for whatever reason. And then, yeah, I beat a Mega Blaziken with it somehow.
The Skeledirge?
Yeah. I have no idea how. I thought for sure I was gonna lose that game on stream today, and like even like people in my chat were like, "Oh yeah, it's over. He got the Blaziken already." And then like at the end, they're like, "Oh shit, you win."
Yeah, like I said, the pop poi pole.
Oh, that's what you're saying.
that's what.
If I slow it down instead of letting my brain speak, the poi pole, the Ultra Beast with Mega Absol and Tyrogue, I've beaten your Ninja Suicune, Blaziken. The only thing I have not beaten was Immortal Snorlax, because it's healing the poison. It's healing any damage I throw at it, or it's not taking any damage I throw at it too.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest problem I have.
I'm gonna make that deck just to piss you off.
I know where you live.
That's sadly true.
Don't try me.
Yeah, but
The card may not make it.
Yeah, I was about to say, good luck. Your card might not make it.
But besides
I mean,
those 3 decks, I made a Palmot deck, but I'm pretty sure it's the same Palmot deck everyone else is using. I haven't looked at any of the creators online, but I ran it with like double Zero Aura and 1 Oricorio, and then 2 lines of Palmot, 2 Nemonas.
I've been making my own instead of getting inspiration from somebody else. I've been like trying to test and play. And the thing I like about the new the random battles, if you want expert, it's using meta decks. And so I go in there and I test the deck, and if I get like a 15 win streak, I was like, all right, let me go do a random battle on the new competitive mode where everyone's using the meta deck. And I'm like, okay, cool, I've gotten this many win streaks. All right, now I'm gonna go use it in ranked. If it does well, then it does well. If I can't beat a bot with it, then I don't use it.
Makes sense. I
I feel
did
like
used
the
to.
bots are fed.
The bots are definitely fed, and then they know what you have coming up.
Yeah.
I've noticed that too. And then every now and then it likes to humble me with the all full art gold deck. I'm like, all right, come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was funny the first time I seen that.
I was like, this bot really flexing on me.
I low-key feel like the expert bots are actually better than the people in the game and competitive sometimes. Like I was testing random decks when random battles first came out on expert. I just kept getting my ass whooped. And then I was like, they always had XP, they always had Cyrus, and then I tried in competitive, and I'm like winning. Like I don't know what the difference is, like between these decks, but they always have it for some reason in expert mode. They always have whatever they need.
Bot always gets what it wants.
So I mean, that definitely is a good test strategy for sure, testing out decks, but. I don't know. I just completely forgot about testing it out there, so I tested out in competitive.
Granted, I have seen that bot brick like maybe 4 times since I've used it.
Okay.
And it still stuns me. Like, how you get everything you need?
Yeah,
wasn't there a new Tatsuguri?
What's up?
A new Tatsuguri?
Yeah.
Oh, he's basically Marshadow, right? If a Pokemon dies, then it does like plus 60 damage.
You're talking about the sushi one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, maybe it's more like the Psychic or Choreo.
Yeah, if any of your Pokemon were knocked out by any damage from an attack during your opponent's last turn, this attack does 60 more damage. Thing is Poison's not knocked out by damage from an attack. Rocky Helm's not damage from an attack.
True.
True. That's very true.
And I'm basically running a poison deck, so I am not worried about that card. Nor do I like that card Pokemon at all.
Oh my lord. Veluza. 4 water energy, 90 damage. If you have no cards in your deck, this attack can be used for 1 energy. Veluza.
Let me see. It was right next to Tatsuguri. You have no cards in your deck. This attack can be used for 1 energy. Oh yeah, that's. You know how hard it is to deplete your deck, though.
Right. That's crazy.
Yeah. That's by the time you deplete your deck, you probably have the energy.
Depleted your life.
All right, let's see. I don't really have too much on the new cards. I gave everything I wanted to say. I think some of the cards can be seen in ranked. Some of the cards are really good in theory, but tough to pull off. Like Skeledirge to me, is a really good card, but tough to pull off because of all the fire Pokemon that discard energy. Other than that.
So what do you out of this new set? Who do you think has the best full art or gold or alternate art, rainbow art? What do you think the best looking card is, in your opinion?
Mine's a tie. What is it? The gold ice dragon, the water dragon.
Oh, Excalibur.
Yeah. And then that and the rainbow. I believe it's the rainbow Goldingo.
Oh yeah, Rainbow Goldingo looks pretty sick. Honestly, I'm having a hard time choosing between Meowscarada, Goldingo, and Armorogue. The full arts. Yeah, here's Meowscarada. Meowscarada looks really nice, and I don't have full arts of the other two, so I can't really do a picture of them because it's just gonna be like, oh, you don't have it. Not obtained. Yeah, definitely Goldango and Armor Rogue look pretty sick to me.
Yeah. I think the only correct answer is Goldango and Gimmighoul, because the Rainbow Art Goldango, because the Rainbow Art Goldango and the full art Gimmighoul, if you look in the background of the full art Gimmighoul, that's Goldango's legs. It's a matching set.
The full art?
I need to see this.
Yeah, the full art Gimmighoul is paired with the Rainbow Art Goldango. If you look behind Gimmighoul's chest there, you can see Goldango's legs and the stacks of coins.
Oh, you're talking about the full art Gimmighoul.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Here, let me share a screen again for everyone else out there.
Good eye. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, that's the it's an IRL card, both of these, and I think they're both SIRs. Not sure, I can't remember.
So you can see Goldango, but you can't see Gimmighoul on the back of the Rainbow Rare Goldango.
Yeah, they're basically stacked on top of each other.
Okay.
You put Goldango up top, Gimmighoul on bottom, and it looks like one picture.
Oh, that's sick. Good eye for sure. Yeah, I definitely didn't notice that. All right, is there any other topics you guys wanted to bring up?
No, I mean that's all I could think about.
That wraps it up for me.
Yeah, I think that'll be it for me too. Well, thank you guys for tuning in to the podcast, the first episode. Definitely got more topics, but we'll definitely bring them up on the next one in 2 weeks from now. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I guess we can give an outro. So yeah, Squall Rush, gamer, podcaster, anime enjoyer, got the link tree. Hit our Discords. We got like a couple Discords each. This is a new Discord if you guys want to join this one, the Pocket Bros Podcast Discord. So yeah, we'll have a link up in there. I should put this in my link tree for sure. I will be posting the Skeledirge deck video on YouTube and Rumble tomorrow morning. So if you guys want to see that deck and how it works and everything like that, make sure you check out that video for everyone watching. Well, I think you guys are posting this like a recorded version. So if you guys see this, it may be out already in the future. So check that out. But besides that,
I'll be posting it over on my YouTube. With Pixel Shep. I don't have to put a 1 in front of my name or after my name this time. So it's pretty nice.
Sick. It's always good to have that original name.
Yeah.
Number 2.
God, if I have to put a number 2, something's wrong. Something is definitely wrong. Why did this come?
Pause.
No. Just shut up. I just Pixel Shep over on YouTube and TikTok.
THG Snipes on YouTube and CO Snipes on TikTok and Twitch. Thank you guys.
Deuces.